Duff, people want to see you. Trying something new here. So, bear with me, bears. All right. Well, Duff, should we do this? Well, I guess special occasion. The Duff Meister got a haircut. So, here we are. Let's move that camera down so you guys can see Duff's new haircut. How's that? How is that? Oh, congratulations on getting a haircut. You'd think he would feel good about it, but I don't know. He does look so skinny. He's so sleek. Look at his fancy little handkerchief, too. She does a nice job with him. Yeah. I wish Duff would look at you guys. What's up there? No, that way. All right. Snowy Nebraska. Yeah, it was snowing a little bit here today too. Wasn't it, Duff? Some big old flakes. He kind of does feel better. I can't sit like this. We'll try it though. Does it look fashionable? Plus 5 horsepower. I don't know about horsepower, speed. Plus 5 mile an hour, that's for sure. Tell us about the Bobcat. I need a Bobcat around here, so I bought a brand new one. It's got 39 hours on it, and it's like a year and a half old, so that's how much I use it. How can you even see the comments from way back there? I got some good eyes. Real good eyes. Ypsilanti, Michigan. There's a Ypsilanti, North Dakota. That's fun to say. You can sure have a sandwich, Richard Arsberger. Snowing everywhere. 80 degrees in Texas. You suck. Yeah, the Bobcat that's kind of dirty. I've never washed it in a year, so I should probably wash that thing. Yeah, I did buy it new. But it's 0% interest, so it's like free money, right? MG Midget. After all the comments on the Monica video about what was parked next thing? The Opal. The poor man's Corvette. Everybody commenting about the Opal. We're going to have to get some type of British car somewhere. But there just isn't any out here in Podunk, North Dakota, as far as Brit cars, foreign cars. But I don't think we've got a foreign car yet. Have we, Duff? Duff doesn't seem impressed. Did Duff's girlfriend cut his hair? No comment. What home DIY welder? I bleed blue. I got a Miller 140. I got a Miller 200. And then I got a Miller TIG welder of sorts. So I like blue. That Miller 140, that's just been a great welder. That was the first welder I bought. Bismarck. That's actually where Monica came from, was north of Bismarck. Duff is a Brittany Spaniel. You got 2 midgets? Scared to touch them? Well, let them out of their cages, my legacy. Cass City, Michigan. Aussie Holden. Yeah, there's not much for Holden vehicles around here. I guess we could talk to Mickelson Racing and go check out his Caprice. That's pretty much a Holden, right? Old IH Scout 800. There's Scouts they're around here. Cragars still suck. Yes, indeed. No, you didn't miss the intro. How's life been? It's going, I guess. How much should I pay for Monica? I don't remember what it was, like $285 or something. I gave you the bill of sale for it, what I paid for it. Oh man, you guys are typing too fast. They like the new car. I guess you're talking about Monica. Country boy, Oregon. A Grenade? An 81 Ford Grenade? Yeah, I wouldn't want to touch that. There was an FJ stripped down to nothing the other day on Marketplace for, oh yeah, no price, make offer. So I offered him $100 and he said somebody was coming for $1,000. So I'm actually not going to Jefferson this weekend now. Turns out last Thursday I couldn't smell anything and the Rona got us. So I'm on quarantine. So probably shouldn't go to Jefferson, apparently. Puddin', he did pick up a Lodestar. Bill in Oklahoma. Oh yeah, your Puddin's stepbrother twice removed. I remember that. Cleveson Cars in Indy. Probably not. We don't have anything cool to take. Really not a car show type of guy. I'd rather work on them, just drive them, or go find more junky ones to drag home. 74 Monaco. It would have been better if it was like a 70 Cuda too, but yes, the dang Rona. Doing all right. Feels like one of those like Red Hots. Feels like somebody stuffed those up my nose and can't really taste anything. Hence why I'm not drinking sandwiches tonight. It's probably not good for me either. I had this like splitting headache that won't go away either. And it kind of like sore all the time, but that's probably just because I'm a big sissy. Oh, the Galaxy. Yeah, I got to put a radiator in it, so maybe we'll make a video of that. Valley Vintage. Yeah, I heard it was all right. It's indoor. If the worst car shows ever, indoor car shows. Nothing. No, can't get into the indoor stuff. 2 visor shadows, man, at best. Yeah. Yeah, the booze has kept it away for this one. Favorite work boots, Twisted X's. Trav's Outfitter in Watertown, South Dakota. Hit him up. Tell him that Mortske sent you. When are you going to revive one of your mini bikes? I don't know. I think in 2 weeks coming up, it was a Dubuque, Iowa. I forget the name. Torque Fest. They got mini bike races. I always thought that was going to be something that would be cool to do, but not doing. Not going to make it this year. Bring back a Gremlin. I'd take a Gremlin or a Pacer. Yeah. 6 foot. My legacy. I don't want to get you guys sick. What mini bikes do you have? I got everything. I got a Honda Z50, a QA 50. Got a couple Rups. I got 3-4 Arctic Cats. No lie, I probably got 40 or 50 mini bikes. It's not good. At least they're easy to store. Devil's Lake, I think, has the biggest car show in North Dakota. I used to go to that one a bunch, and then there's no hotels around Devil's Lake to stay there. And like I said, I'm just on a cargo. Jeff, Dave, and Tammy are here. Way to make it in, guys. About a second dash coming at you. Atta boy. Glad to see they let you use the lube tube in prison. CP. Thank you. Monica's dance. That thing had some freaking meats on it when I got it. Those great big wide mobiles on the back. And the front were Sears. Pacer with a trunk full. Like a Pacer, like a Murph-mobile with a licorice dispenser would be cool. Pickled eggs. Oh, the worst thing about pickled, we used to have those when we go, with the adult beverage thing. And the next morning you'd rip one and you'd still be in bed and you'd be gagging because it would just be like coming up over your nose. But I do like pickled eggs. Flexi hose sales are through the roof. What are you talking about? They're selling the snot out of them in Hawaii. Jaws is buying the crap out of them. No, I did not get vaccinated. Hence why I have it. Yes, this is a customer rig. I was just, before we fired this up, fitting the rocker panel on the other side. I got to do the rocker panel in the cab corner. And I got to do a patch on the bottom of the door. And then we'll bring the box in. We got to do a bunch of patches on the box. I always thought it was a really nice pickup too. He bought it with 6,000 miles, 1978. And it's not so hot. I had to do all the floors, cab corners, rockers, doors, a bunch of box. You look like Meg Griffin. Oh, that's a kick in there. Do I still have Grandma's car? I don't know if I have Grandma's car. I don't know if I ever had Grandma's car. Oh, make a video about mini bikes. They're all just really projects. They're not nice. I don't really have anything nice. Happy 420. Yes, it is Hitler's birthday and something to do with self-medication. Put a Deutz in a 27 Chevy. Maybe a Deutz. I don't know about 27 Chevy. They're termite castles. A lot of wood in the old Chevys. Ever get any old school V6 305 Chevy? Well, 305 Chevy is a V8, not a V6, but we did have a V6 305 GMC. So I don't know what you're getting at there. Herbert the Pervert. Don't know who that is, but need to borrow that Bobcat. Sure, I guess I'll rent it out to you, Bobby. The Devil's Lettuce. Yeah. What kind of box you put on? Just putting the factory one back on. I took the original one off so that I could put the high five, so I could put cab corners in. New Explorer, thank you very much. 426 also. I have no idea what. Oh, 426 for the Hemi? That's pretty cool. It's Queen Elizabeth's birthday today. To the Queen! Duff's hair looks better than mine. Yeah, Danny, you're supposed to cut my hair. But the Rona, apparently you're afraid of me now. It's like the plague. I need to find an AMC station wagon. I want to find an AMC Eagle like the Coupe, the SX4, and go whip donuts with it. Yeah, Duff does love me again. 229 is the Chevy V6, sure. Howdy from the UK, Duff's looking spiffy. 60-something Chevy you had. Not narrowing it down. 64. Have any vehicles for sale under $4,000? I'll sell you a 64 Impala for $29.99. Oh, or you could buy the 76 K5 Blazer. I think that one's at $17.50 right now. But I'm in the mail truck. Still sitting here. I don't know what to do with that thing because that thing's kind of a death wish, which is kind of why I like it. Never cut a junkyard to your dog, man. Messes with their psychology. Gremlin 4x4. Not really a 4x4 guy, even though we got a fleet of them. Drinking tonight. Dr. Pepper, 23 flavors. And 3, love that. 258. You can't kill those little 258s. 83 Z50. No, all my stuff's way older. My stuff's like from the 60s and early 70s. How about an AMX? Yeah, all that stuff's expensive. Like legit mopar or legit muscle car stuff is. Dale Boomhauer says thank you. What's the connection between you and Puddin'? You just don't worry about how we met on Grindr. The K5. Got a couple of K5s. You can put it in Puddin's parking mark. 5974 GM made. Do I know where I got the Rona? I do not. Any plans for the Ford wagon? Yes. We're working on it. Stay tuned. Struggling on that Monaco. Yes. Stuck valves suck. What about a Durant or a Whippet? Oh, my grandpa actually has a 29 Whippet, dual side mount roadster. I guess it's my uncle's now, but it's a basically a one owner, no owner. That's my arm. I need that back. You're really hard on my lumberjack jacket. Tabasco, thank you. Puddin' might be my third cousin. Probably your second one as well. Richard, what do you do? I don't know who Richard is. Where's Duff Sandwich? Progress on the cab over Ford. No, that stupid cab takes so much room. Can't fit it in here hardly. Which online auction sites do you use? I think that one come from a stuff. What'd you do, Richard? I think that was a Steffes auction. I met Dave on Grindr. No, just kidding. Sobering. I knew it. I knew you guys were like way too close. Have you entirely kept a project car for your own fun? Mortske Sport. No sports cars. And Bryce, thank you. I I just counted the other day. I bought 2 more. I think I have 81 cars now. But Monica left. I can't remember if that was it. So I have like 80-ish cars. So I think I got enough. My 64 wagon I've had since 1999. So that's 22 years I've had that car. And I've had my yellow pickup for 12 years probably. White Lightning I've had for like 7 or 8 years. So yeah, I keep a few. This Model A coupe I've had for like 15 years. Oh, the Monaco went down the road. I think the guy who bought it's on your comment, actually. You have more cars than I have IQ points. It's not saying much, Bobby. You driving the C10 any? No, I haven't got any of my stuff. I've been driving my 71 Ford F100. Is that what you call it? F-150? 71 Ford Ranger XLT. That's the one I've been driving. Monica left you? Yeah, Monica gets around, Nancy. You know this. Tom, thank you. Are you related to Trace? He's kind of a big deal, I heard. Or used to be. I don't know. Pacific Northwest. I've got 9, but I'm only 25 getting there. Yeah, got the Rona. Minnesota post trucks are great. Yeah, they are. I mean, just postal trucks in general are great. Ham Special Lights. What do you think, Bradley? Pretty good, ain't they? Sandwiches? Will Duff hunt? Yes, Duff is an amazing pheasant hunter. He's pretty good at it. Very good. We don't get out as much. Got any 61 Chevys? Yep, I do, Darren. I'm going to go get another one in a couple weeks, I think. How did Monica feel about cigars? No comment. What do you think about the live stream? I want to try one like... I was talking to Bobby Succotash today. We might do one together. Puddin's got really weird work hours and stuff, so maybe we'll try to get together with him. Just so you got like 2 people, because otherwise I feel like I'm just sitting here talking to myself, which is pretty much what all my videos are now that I come to think of it. Duff's like biting me because he's like, you're talking too much, like more than normal, so I'm just going to bite your arm off. Very first car you ever drove? I think it'd probably be like my uncle's. He had a 71 Chevy K10 4-wheel drive. It's the same color as my 71 C10. It's probably that. I think it's wore out. Ray, we call it. Cigar. I thought the dress was blue. Or was it a black dress? Anyway. Not fun playing in most. I do wash my hands. That's not how I got the roll out. 66 Charger, 73 Duster. Can't help you. I don't do much of the Mopar stuff. Some swept lines. We're starting to get a fleet of swept lines around here, though. No, the 66 K20 4-wheel drive, not for sale. Boston. Talk about the truck behind me. Yeah, it's a customer vehicle. We're just doing some rust repair. Slow going. Just about got the cab wrapped up and we're going to do the box. Blue. See, I knew it was blue. Best place to get a gas door and something. LMC. Front bumper 55 volts. Can't. No. No motorcycles. Got my motorcycle license. Favorite sandwich brand? The sandwich. The ham sandwich. Ham and cheese. Or not ham and cheese. Ham Special Light. Have you ever paid to do mechanic work? But what about getting paid to work on it? Well, yeah, this is a paying project. Used to do quite a few, and now I'm trying to get out of it. Got the Rona from Grinder, didn't you? No comment. Is your dog named Duff because of the beer from The Simpsons? No. Funny thing is, Duff is a rescue, and I got him. He's like 2, and his name was Jude. And I like the Beatles, but I got sick of yelling, "Hey Jude," when he would run away all the time. And so I changed his name to Duff because that's a family that owns a bar in the next small town over, and they were walking their dog down the road when I thought of it. I'm like, Duffy, we're gonna call you Duffy. And so if anybody tells you you can't change the name of a dog when they're like 2 years old, you can. But so kind of after Duff beer because Duff's and they own the bar. Thumbs down. We're gonna find out if it isn't. Bobby Succotash will break the kneecaps. You have a problem with some aluminum distribution blocks for the brakes? Aluminum distribution blocks for brakes and Chevys. Oh, your proportioning valve? C.A.R-part.com. Yeah. I tell everyone that Mortske sent me. It's a good starter car. Whatever's cheap. I don't know, just buy something that's cheap and learn from there and wing it. Knick-knack daddy sack. Head out. Thanks for stopping in. Hey, Jude. Hey, make sure you go check out Landshark Garage and have a six-pack sitting there. And every time he says, you got to take a drink, and you'll be wasted about 6 minutes into his episode. Right, Todd? Change the name of Jackson Wants to Chewbacca. Dave, you made her. Hopefully we didn't interrupt your constitution. Yesterday I wasn't alive. We just, there's a chat during the video or whatever. Used to be a radio show way back called Duffy's Tavern. Oh, sweet. Tom, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, Duffy said give you a treat. Let's give you a treat. Say hi. Say hi. Louder. Louder. Oh, got any 68 C10 parts? Sure, probably. Got a lot of 67 72s. Yeah, car-part.com if you want to. That's where I find late model parts. It's got hooked up to all the junkyards. Did a guy named Bill buy Monica? I can't remember what his name was. I think he's in here. He's got a YouTube channel. I think he's stationed overseas right now, actually. He's got 19 of those B-bodies. See, now Duff knows where the treats are at. That's a sweet cooler, Bobby. We're driving up the cost of the Igloo cool rests. Have any advice on how I get my revival channel going? Oh, I don't know. Just keep plugging away, Make sure your videos are something that somebody else would want to watch. No, Monica's gone. Monica left Sunday morning, actually. A couple of that guy's buddies came and picked it up. Wisconsin, Jefferson. Big swap meet in Dakota? I would guess... what's the one in... Art Olson swap meet. It's at the fairgrounds in Fargo. That's probably the big one. It's really not that big. 5-window coupe stuff. Are you talking about Model A's? Because all the Model A's are 5-window coupes, and it really irritates me when people call them 5-window coupes because they never made a 3-window coupe. So unless you're talking about a 32, no, I don't have any 32 5-window coupe stuff. Use that skid steer as I always look. Yeah, I do, but it's it's worth more than my shop, so I have to keep it inside so it doesn't get dirty. How many cars? 81. I think we just talked about it. 6.2 diesel. 1,000 subscribers. Way to go. Well, thanks for telling me about the swap meet, Dave. Yeah, I didn't have a sandwich yesterday. I'm kind of cutting back on the sandwiches with the whole Rona thing. I don't want to do myself in. Gas station sushi, Danny. Yes, it's the best. It's either the best or the worst. You never know. It's like Russian roulette of food. Hershey PA sub. Yeah, Hershey. I think Carlisle's this weekend too. I always wanted to go to one of those big ones, but yeah. 30A. Yeah, so Model A coupe. I got 4 of those Model A coupes, so I probably got some pieces, but they're pretty hard to pry out of me because coupe stuff's hard to find. Ever owned a moped? I don't know if I've had a moped. Ridden mopeds. Thanks, Jim, with a whole bunch of words and ski at the end. A whole bunch of letters. Gas station sushi is the best. See? Napa Todd knows. Battery sponsor. My battery died yesterday. Good luck. Actually, I've had some conversations about battery sponsors, so we're working on it. See you later, country boy. Disinfect your innards. With all the cars you got, all just project cars, you leave them parts related and others and stuff to work on later. Well, they're never done. So yeah, I guess they're all project cars. I mean, the Galaxy's probably the nicest one, and I don't drive it. It needs a radiator right now because it's so nice. Oh yeah, Zeke did have a moped that I like. I dig mopeds. I just $49 later. Yeah. How many pickups? Yeah, Kim Brokaw has international pickup. We have to go get there. You can't even. Did you have your wife type this, Kim, or what? Because I know you can't type. 80 cars, that includes pickups and trucks and everything else. You got your auctions. Yeah, those auctions, you can't afford anything on there. What's the deal with header hate? Headers just suck. They leak. They're expensive. They never fit. They burn off your plug wires. You don't need them unless you got all kinds of horsepower. They're rusty. They make changing spark plugs terrible. NAPA, I've just had some really bad experiences with anything with a wire on it that you get from NAPA, you're going to have a problem. I don't know when the Jaguar front end swap's going to happen. Oh, coolest getter on you've done. I don't know. You asked me. Monica probably gave you the Rona. Actually, that video is like from a month ago. Because all my videos. Crush the next one on your head, Nick. Just call me Nancy. You know who's a Nancy? DD Speed. Yeah, right? Is Dan a Nancy? See? Told you. You're a Nancy. Daniel. NAPA is a 4-letter word. You know? Never thought of that. Which Carlisle event? I don't know. I'd go to either of them. Whichever one's better, probably. Is the spring one better? Usually the spring one's better because everybody's favorite car I own right now. That 71 Ford. I really like that thing. It just freaking works. Did you give Dan a DD grief for running out of gas in the 57? No, only Olde Carr Guy gets. At least he didn't make a whole episode on why you couldn't get a car to start because it was out of gas. You know, I mean, that's dedication right there. GMC Envoy that had manifolds look like a header. Well, then they probably were headers. Duff, try to get that lid open. Eat some snacks. Rock Shorty 2 betters on your barrel, they're great. Yeah, headers just, they're not my thing. I don't need them unless you're making a bunch of horsepower. Daniel's rocking on the flex hose. Yeah, look at this. We got a Y block over here. Guess what? Came with a flex hose. If anybody needs a flex hose, give you a sweet deal. I'm pretty sure every car I buy has a flex hose. And I was just looking at one the other day and it had one top and bottom. Oh yeah, 63 C10 we bought. Keep all your keys in your purse. Actually, I leave them in the ignition. Speaking of that, you gave away a car, Dan, and then like the ignition switch is just like hanging underneath the dash. You couldn't just drill a hole in the dash or get the right ignition switch, or what's going on there, Dan? I mean, I know you're just giving it away anyway. When's the next Bronco video? Probably soon, because that video is doing really well, and I got brake parts sitting here for it. And I got a gas tank strap. It's the one that got away car. Oh. I had a 53 Ford F100 with like a Valari front, and a 305 and a 700 R4 and a Ford 9-inch. They got like 25 miles a gallon. Just sailed down the road. Should have probably kept that one. You always worked alone being a mechanic. Did you ever have an apprentice? No, nobody could put up with me for that long. They'd throw stuff at me. Use the flex hose as a boomerang. Yeah, leave the headers for us cool guys. It's getting crowded at the top. You can have all the headers, Dan. That thing was not sketchy chin. That was a good pickup. That was before you existed. How much for the 2-wheel drive Blazer? I don't know if I want to sell that one right now. You know, show up with a couple grand cash. You might own it though. Yellow truck from your farm. That's my buddy Mike's. There's probably going to be no collaborations because nobody wants to do anything with me. Plymouth Suburban, that's a buddy's car. Sitting up at his place. He's supposed to work on it this summer. Then we'll go check it out. So instantly thought of you when I saw it. Ugh. On a T37, like, why don't you just walk into the parts store and be like, hey, I got a Pontiac 350. Ever use Seafoam? Yeah, I use the Seafoam. It's pretty good stuff, I guess. 76 GMs. Oh, the Bad Chad. Flexy headers. Yeah. What's that, like, pipe that you can, like, bend and stuff? I think you can put 350 heads in a 307. You gonna give Duff a mohawk? No. So I'm gonna use it next time. Wait, I'll do stuff to you. What are you talking about? This is weird. Things escalated quickly. So Queen Dee Dee's giving me pickup line chicks. Pickup chick lines? I don't know. Pickup lines. So next time we see a girl with a dress with pockets, that's apparently chicks dig it when you ask if their dresses have pockets. So that's my tech tip of the day for you guys from Danny at Queen D. Ask them if they got pockets on their dresses, and it just makes them melt. And then telling me like chicken nuggies. You can't say nuggets, you gotta say nuggies. Puddin', we'll maybe do a collab with him sometime. I need to get like one of those like sleeve things from the interwebs and then bust out my hairy chest with some bibs. Oh yeah, go on Teespring, buy a shirt. I'll make like 12 cents off of them. And then you got to make sure you watch him inside out. That's what Dan at DD Speed Shop told me. Ain't nobody got time for that though. Flexi headers. Bobby Succotash, you should make a whole set of flexi headers for that go-kart that you're stretching the frame on. Yes. Pockets. What did you do, Duff? Don't be a wank, fill the tank. Son of a biscuit. I filled up my diesel pickup the other day and it was like $85. American. It's like, I don't know, $3-something a gallon, and the thing's got like a 35-gallon tank. Oh, I don't know. Those guys are just too big and they don't want nothing to do with me anyway. Next weekend or the weekend for next year. Sounds good. 307. We'll have to find something to put that in. Flannels or the boom. They're always in season. Yeah, I figured DD Speed wears a flannel all the time. I'd give it a shot. So does Chin. I need a chair that doesn't fart. This is a cleanup week special. This is a good chair. I don't like chairs in the shop because then they attract fat people who just sit around. Because that's why this one says this guy's name on it. Because every time he comes over, he just sits in his chair. Points or HEI? I like HEI for reliability, but points looks better. HEIs are just so ugly. So you need to drive a Honda. I don't put that many miles on it, so I'll just drive my gas hogs. What's your favorite revival? I like the motorhome. That was my favorite. The motorhome video was the greatest. What does that shirt have pockets? No, it'd be a lot cooler if it did though. What did somebody comment in one of the videos? Nothing. That's cooler than a shirt with pockets or something like that. I am getting old because I like shirts with pockets. $298. I'm actually going to Iowa in a couple weeks for work, but I'll probably be driving a gasser. No one wants to use you for the shiny tires and Bobcat. I borrowed out some people once in a while. Yeah, I like YouTube. I mean, it's pretty cool. You know, it's basically just my dog's platform. Well, the flannel's got pockets. So that's what actually I got my phone in my pocket. That's what I was going to talk about was all my debacles on Facebook Marketplace lately. You guys ever sell anything on Facebook Marketplace? It just, I want to punch humanity in the throat. You know, the first thing you put in your line is like, hey, 64 Impala located in Podunk, North Dakota. And then first thing they message is, where are you located? It says right away in the ad. And then they'll say, where are you at from Dickinson? I don't know. If you can use your phone and look up, just be like, plop it in MapQuest and be like, oh yeah, it's X amount of miles away. Don't ask me where it's at. And then people are like, hey, you want to trade for a boat that's broke down and doesn't have a title and no trailer? And it's got a hole in it. And the steering wheel's missing. And you got to come get it and bring your car up here. No. Do you take payments? No. Or they'll be like, yes, can you deliver to me? Right. Or they'll be like, hey, you take $150 off, I got to come get it. And then I'll be like, okay, will you give me an extra $150 to deliver it to you? And they're like, no. Because apparently their time is worth way more than mine. What other dumb stuff? Let's look at my notes. Or people who just don't show up, or they'll just lowball you. I had a guy today tried cutting me in half on the price on that Impala. $3,000 I'm asking for that Impala. He's like, I'll give you, do you have more pictures? Or you send them pictures, a million pictures, and then they don't respond anyway. It's like they collect pictures. And then, so he cut me in half on price. He's like, oh, you take $1,500? He didn't even come look at it. He just is like, will you take half? I'm like, no. Don't they know who I am? Right? Kind of a big deal. Every vehicle on the marketplace starts with no catalytic converters. Or you'll sell something that has catalytic converters, and they'll be like, hey, will you sell the catalytic converters? And it's a certain group of people that do that. Yeah, I had a guy come down here and look at that Jeep and say, well, first thing, my wife said I can't buy it anyway, but I just wanted to come waste your time. He didn't say that, but that's what he was getting to. He didn't want to waste my time. Closest parts guy. There's a couple NAPAs. What else is and they're right. I had a guy, like Chin said, 60 miles away. He went to the wrong town 60 miles away. Just ridiculous. What else we got? Well, I gotta look at my cheat sheet here. There's a list of them. And then they'll, hey, I want your phone number. So you'll give them they're like, I got a buddy who doesn't do marketplace, or I don't do marketplace, I just want to talk. I'm like, okay. So they'll call you and be like, so you got the 64 Impala? Yep. It's black? Yep. It's got a 327? Yep. They just read the whole freaking line back to you, and you just say, yep. And it's like, and you're asking $3,000. Yep. Just call and waste your time. Like they want a friend, a pen pal, so they just want to call you up and then they'll be like, hey, do you have any 57 Chevys, 32 Fords, 63 split window Corvettes? No, I don't. Oh, I'm not interested anyway. Or they'll just flat out message you and be like, I think you're out of line on price. Okay, why'd you message me? Just move along. So there's that rant. Where are you located? Where's that at for Max? Available, trades, delivery, payments, holds. Yeah, tell me the prices too. Yeah, guys are like, I'm going to show up at 2 on Saturday. So you'll change your plans on Saturday, and then they don't show up. And if they say they're going to show up at 2, you might as well plan on 3:15, 3:30. And then, like I got a guy said, well, yeah, negotiated price, everything. He's like, I don't really have the cash. It's the holidays. So what are you looking at my car for then? Or the wrong direction. So like I'll give guys directions to my shop and I'll be like, yep, here's how you get there. Don't go west. Like your GPS tells you go east. The guy who came and picked up Monica, I see him coming from downtown. It's like, oh, that's the way the GPS led us. I'm like, I told you, don't go that way. Anyway, that's my rant over on Facebook Marketplace, where people are mouth-breathing specimens that just, I don't know how they were the fastest swimmers. No commercials. You're right. Jerry Springer. Layaway plan. Selling your way there. Or they'll be like, oh, we hold it for a week and a half. No. If you're 3 hours away, I'll hold it for 3 hours. But I'm not going to hold for a week and a half and turn down a bunch of guys who probably have money because you're not going to show up. You got that dash cut out. Are those all riveted in, Ryan? And like, or spot welded in? They really suck to take out, I bet. What town? Foreman is the name of the town that I'm in. I hate Facebook Marketplace. Fake book troll place. Y'all eat biscuits and gravy in Canada? I'm not in Canada, but biscuits and gravy are delicious. What am I drinking? Dr. Pepper. Taking it easy tonight. Let's face this out. I mean, you got to use Facebook Marketplace. That's what everybody's using. It just sucks. Oh, chili. Dang. Duff is like 3.5, 4 years old. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate it. Yeah. Chris knows exactly what I'm talking about on Facebook Marketplace. So many idiots. Or you'll send somebody a message and they'll be selling something and they won't ever get back to you. Or they'll be like, make offer. It's like, no, put a stupid price. You clearly know what you want for it. Just be like, I want $800 for it. Don't be like, oh, I'm hoping somebody will give me $1,100 out of nowhere. Or people who, you'll be like, yeah, I'm coming to get it. And they're like, oh, somebody just offered me $1,200 for it. And you're like, I thought we had a deal. So then I get mad and I'll be like, yeah, I'll give you $1,500. Fully knowing that I'm not going to. Yeah, and all this garbage on Marketplace where now it's like stuff that they're going to ship. Like, yeah, this guy's going to ship me a 4L80 transmission from the opposite corner of the state. It's just a joke. But yeah, I mean, Craigslist is dead. Putting up a car for trade and people text me it's still for sale. I do get a kick out of some of the trades, and I have traded for some okay stuff. You sell Studebaker. Yeah, Studebaker's long gone. eBay. Yeah, eBay. eBay's good for like small parts that you can ship. First come, first serve. I don't like giving my address on there though, because then you get all these weirdos. Hate all dealership ads. Yes, the dealerships, like, why can't we just eliminate all that? Probably because it's a giant democracy and it's run by the one guy. Getting off hands. Ship a 60-pound BOP housing for $5. You're going to lose money on that. I think that's in Spanish. I can't read that, but I think you're in Guatemala. Is brain dead. What about bring a trailer? I don't know. I've been on there. Start a car lot. Yeah. Go to like XL Motors in Aberdeen, South Dakota. He's got the corner on the market on used rusty Avalanches, I heard, allegedly. Facebook puts 5G in my cereal. That's weird. I like cereal, but I don't know if I like it when it's got 5G. Yeah, I've got a few pew-pews on trade. They're easy to store, and then they don't have any paperwork behind them, so that's kind of sketchy. You know what? OCG, why don't you put cars on Marketplace? Just because it's a waste. Everybody that's shopping for cars on Marketplace is probably like a buy here, pay here, by the week here people. Yeah, it's a nice square body. It'll be real nice when we get all the patch panels installed. Yes. When they changed it so you like have to pick like the regular price, like $3,800 is the lowest price I could put on that 64 Impala because they like have prices set now. No sandwiches tonight. LTD Crown Vic to restore 60 or 90. Probably not. You could though. I guess it's up to you. You could probably buy like a really nice one for like $3,000 though. Mirror for a Silverado. Go on eBay. Any good junkyards? Not really. Junkyards are kind of a dying thing. Just two bent push rods. Favorite car in terms of look and style? Whew. I don't know. 60 Ford Starliner today, maybe? I don't know. It changes every day. Yeah, cab corners. Oh, Louise, scared. Just trying to read all this stuff. I don't know what to tell you. Does Duff sit on your feet? Waylon. My dad used to have a pair of Springers named Willie and Waylon. Duff doesn't really sit on my feet. Dad's had a few that would do that over the years. Mad about the bent push rods? Nah, not really. Duff did go. I don't know, where's. I bet when I open this up, he'll come running. Told you. Say hi. Say hi. Are you going to be crabby? Oh, peace out, my legacy. I don't really know where the old junkyard really. Do you remember to take your truck rods out of Monica? Nah, I left them in there because that thing's probably never going to run the donor that I had. Hey, no problem, Nuke. Thanks for coming in. You had some really good questions. I like when you guys get questions. Everybody is only here for Duff there, Danny. Come on, let's be honest. Dan needs some more of those ginormous dogs in your shop. Duff has caught a squirrel before. How do I repair pinhole rust without using bottom filler? I just crank the old 110 with some 23 wire down and fill her up. Or at least just cut the hole out and make a new plate, stick in there. Is that a Mopar chair? Because it's squeaky or because it's for fat guys? Dream car I haven't owned? Probably that 60 Starliner again. That's what we'll go with. Dare to tell. Duh. Yeah, I'll ride with Duff around. Right. We'll go for a ride? Yeah. He knows there's nothing in here that runs and drives. Yeah, we talked about the Duff camera thing, but it would either be him just laying there or I'd strap a $400 camera to him and he would take off running through the slough and I would never see that camera again. So it's kind of tough on how we do the Duff camera. No, I haven't done any imports at all. Ryan, where do you buy floor pans for a 60 Bel Air? I know he was talking about the trunk pans. Favorite cheapish old car? I don't know. I like them all. Somebody sent you a valve tapping hammer? No, not yet. Gonna paint the C10. I'm not gonna paint it. He's trying to find somebody to paint it. I don't paint. We don't paint nothing around here. Postal Jeep is deteriorating into the ground across the street. Junkyard is northwest of Cloquet, Minnesota. Do you have forks for the Bobcat? Yeah, they're on it right now. Hang a GoPro from Duffy's collar. Yeah, but it would just be like dancing around. Camera Dave and let him go wild. Yeah, except for it'd probably just be 45 minutes apiece in the bathroom or just going up to the beer fridge. Don't buy car sour pounding with the power of attorney is dead. You're screwed. Yeah, title work is fun. Title work is no good. This is a 78. He bought it 6,000 miles in 78 for $6,000. Fleet update. I don't know. I pretty much got all the stuff left, except for what's left. And what hasn't left? I don't know. Do I have any quadrojets for sale? What are you looking for? There's a million of them. Chin, he's a quadrojet expert. I give most of mine to him. Well, he's been picking up a bunch, so if you need some. Thanks for coming in, OCG. Hopefully, by stank, you don't mean you're going to gas up the sheets because you're out of gas in other spots. Yeah, title stuff, you gotta be on the ball, know what you're getting into before you hand over the cash. Make sure it's the right name and it's signed in the right spot and the date's right. Some of these are all emissions choking on the V8s, but even so, how do they get slow? Is there any way to wake them up? What causes it? Oh man. So it could be cams, it could be timing, it could be the pistons, it could be the heads or the valves. Just depends on the engine. Like, you know, some engines like 350s, they just put like smog heads or cams on it. So you swap heads and cams and they're good to go. But, you know, other engines they design completely for the smog era, like a 307 or a 305. They're just never going to be that great. And other engines like 300 or 351Ms and 400 Fords, you just can retime the timing chain and wakes them up quite a bit as well. They just retarded them. Favorite GM brand that isn't Chevy and why is it Pontiac? I don't know why it's Pontiac because I like the Pontiacs. Put the 307 on a pallet. Sounds good. Short of 53 F. Oh my gosh, can't read them. What happened to the Y block? Ah, stripped it down, scrapped it out. There's another Y block. You can see it right here. You can see the air cleaner. We're going to try to get that one running, hopefully. Olds V8 diesel. Ugh, they're so noisy and dirty. It's personal. Cost, no object, dream car. I'm going to stay with the 60 Ford Styline in here today. That seems like a good one. 79 Warlock. Good luck. Tricks on getting it. A yoke off a pinion. Use a puller. Where's Wednesday? It's tomorrow. 77 Delta. I had a 77 Delta with a 403. That thing would bury the 85 needle for a long time. I don't know what we're going to do with the LS. Just kind of sitting there. I have to find something to put it in. Probably my whole life I've been in the car scene. Like my grandpa ran a shop, and my dad's a car guy. My uncles were car guys. My cousins were car guys. So probably my whole life. So let's say 30 years. Yeah, Lamborghini wouldn't do much for me. It'd be fun to rip around for like an afternoon. 92 Ford alternator, that should be pretty easy. Yeah, those 403s are sweet. We actually filmed getting a 403 running this fall. Didn't go so well. Got it to run though, I guess. Lance, you're in New Zealand? I was always wondering where you were. I assumed you were in Europe somewhere, but you're a Kiwi, eh? Interesting. Crew cab Dodge Navy truck. Consider doing that up. I made an offer on it, but he hasn't accepted it yet. So skinny jeans and white Oakleys. LS guy. Oh, whatever, Dan. You put like how many LSs in? I'll take my LS over Cragars and headers any day, and I'll still spank you with Steelies and overdrive and manifolds. COVID be damned. Yeah. Can't get me down. Grandpa called me, asked how I was doing. I said, if you're going to be dumb, you got to be tough. He said that Johnny Cash was not a doctor, but whatever. Typical work day. 7 to 3:30 usually. No, I usually don't. I got a desk job, so not too much overtime. Once in a while, if I got to travel, or I got some late night meetings once in a while for work. Pulling a lot. Howdy from Iowa. Would I do a 70 Dodge 413? Talking smack. I was raised on torque thrusts. My dad stuck some full-size hubcaps, 15-inch hubcaps over a set of Cragars. Even my old man. Old guys love the Cragars, and the old man don't even like them. So I guess that's where I got it. And I hate when you refer to Cragars as torque thrusts, and people are like, they're the same thing. No, I can spot them 100 miles away. You ever seen a set of torque thrusts get rusty? No. Every set of Cragars, if it isn't rusty, they're going to be rusty. Yeah, I do work and do this It is pretty crazy, especially considering this thing's been in here for like 3 weeks. So now my backlog is not very backlogged. Baby moons for the win. I do like baby moons. Steelies in general and hubcaps. Chevy's, no, it's a long box. Put an LS in the 62 crew cab. Oh, I need to find a 73 to 87 two-wheel drive donor to put the suspension under that crew cab because it is freaking. They cut the spindle off, so it's like not even hung on by hopes and dreams. It's just smashed in there right now. Is there such a thing as Cragars list? Yes, it's where guys with ponytails go and hang out and meet each other and talk about the 57 Chevys and 69 Camaros that they used to have that would do wheelies on the street. That's what Cragars list is. I'm going to make a decal that says Cragars list. Meet me on Cragars list. Where's the stewed pickup? What's stewed pickup? For a T5. Don't know of any. These in poverty cabs. You should rescue a Datsun. I don't even know what a Datsun is. Jaws needs some Cragars. Yeah, he wants some little narrow 4-inch. They're kind of hard to find. Am I married? No. Are you proposing to me, Timothy? Yeah, front assembly, Sean. Cragars are neat, but sweet Christ, they're expensive when you're poor. I can't believe how expensive Steelies are. Like, you know, $80 to $100 a wheel, and then you buy lug nuts because you want some good-looking lug nuts on there. And then you buy, like, center caps and beater rings. Next thing you know, they're more expensive than a set of torque thrusts. And then you still got to paint them to boot. What do I think about the new Broncos? No, they don't do it for me. I'd rather have a 90s Explorer with a 5-speed than a new Bronco. Did you go to school to weld, or where did you go? No, like I said, my grandpa's done this. My dad's done this. Nobody with 81 cars would be married. Good point. Good point, because then that'd be weird. She's going to take half. No, I pretty much just, like, kind of taught myself to weld. I mean, there's always people around telling me I sucked. My dad's really good at telling me I suck. He still tells me I suck, but, yeah. Will you marry me? Keystone Classics? Okay. I would run Cragars before I'd run Keystone Classics. Keystone Classics are like the brown eye of wheels. Sorry for everybody that I've offended in here. Yep. Dude, 64 Pontiac, 14-inch steel, $100 rim. Yeah, so there's rims that are just... How can you hate Steelies? That's what the beauty of Steelies is. You pop 4 hubcaps on, throw 4 different hubcaps on, boom, or you just take the hubcaps off. You can run the sweet bullet lug nuts or just some regular lug nuts and just change it up. You can paint them. What's better, 3 on the tree or 4 on the floor? Depends on what you're doing. You know, if you want to do some necking with the old lady, which I know nothing about, 3 on the tree is better because it's out of the way. They're smoother shift than I like a 3 on the tree, honestly. But 4 on the floor, if you're banging gears, is way better. So you got some horsepower. Slots. Yes, slots are good. I do dig slots. Heat in the Yucatan. Steel wheels. Beater body. Jesus Christ, your wheel talk is cutting deep. Oh, Dan, do you like freaking Keystones? Do you like Keystone Classics? I'm gonna round up all the ones that I got in the trash, and I'm gonna bring them up to you when they open the door. Is he crying? Danny, is he crying up there? Is he sobbing into his ponytail? Zach Brown Band. Why do I hate headers? I think we talked about this because it burns off plug wires and they get rusty and they never fit and they're expensive and you don't need them unless you're making 10 million thousands of horsepower. Manual cars. Manual cars are hard to find. Oh, hey, everybody's asking about decals. So don't just send me an email about decals. I'm not just sending them out for free because we're not made of money here. I mean, you know we're losing the shop. But if you want some decals, we got them. And we're sending like 4 of them out, 4-pack for $10. And I only got PayPal or you got to snail mail me a check. So mortskerepair@gmail.com. You can send the PayPal to that. Make sure you send me your address or just send me an email. Whatever. No, we're not giving decals away. Unless I really like you and you're cute. Like Danny. Now we're really going to piss off DD Speed Shop. My entire basement is Cragars, Keystones, and Steelies. What are you talking about? Trailer houses don't even have basements. Navy dude from Canada. Was Canada having Navy? Wow, it's like, what's the Canadian Air Force like? What's Canadian NASA like? Does Canada have a NASA? What do they call it? Tim Hortons? Polaris SS340. That is all. Squirrel, you're late. Only thing I hate more than headers is the Zach Brown band. Yes. What town do you live in? You have a Nodak accent. Foreman is the crappy little town I live in. I mean, it's the great town that I live in. You hate slam square bodies? I like slam square bodies. Canadian Canada Air. I knew it. Real talk. You say decals. It's decals. Actually, I say everyone says stickers, and then I started saying decals. Now I say decals because I secretly want to be Canadian, just like all you guys. Everybody, and have you guys ever noticed that like 85% of YouTube channels are all up in Canada because of the long cold winters, or what? Are we cute then? I don't know if you two are cute or not. We call it NASA A. That's probably where NASA came from. NASA A. It's just NASA. You ever drove a vehicle with 3 lug nut studs? Maybe. Maybe with only 2. Yes, we have a Navy. They eat lots of mayo. I just like lowered stuff. I like it scraping on the ground. NAPA, the cheaper version of NASA then? Oh, man. I don't know. No comment. Yeah, I'm not really a low profile tire guy. I'm frozen? Uh-oh. Jamaica. Have you ever gone to stuff like car meets or anything that may be too old for that? I go to back to the 50s, and then I kind of put on like the local car show here. And go to some like local cruise nights. That's about it. I don't know much, like, I'm not a big car show guy. It's not really my thing. We've got a DJM kit sitting here to put in that 70 GMC with some drop control arms and a flip kit and stuff. How far am I from Canada? Like 3-ish hours. No, I do not have a Gambler 500 car ready. Just like you would drive a big Fleetwood caddy. Duff likes anything that's stinky. No, not relocating the gas tank on that square body. Why would you relocate the gas tank on a square body? So you don't die in a side impact? Psh. I got a buddy who owns a NAPA, and I still don't like him. Why do you keep asking about the vehicle with 3 lug nut studs? Slam long bed square body looks weird. I disagree. There's like, go look one up with a camper in the back. They look good with a camper in the back slammed. Do I ever get pulled by the cops on my Will It Run cars? No comment. Mandan, cattle ranchers. Cattle ranchers in Fargo Moorhead, you don't say. Weird. Am I going to do another RV? Maybe. When is your car show? June 12th. Maybe XLMI, that guy right there, XL Motors. He'll hook us up with some RVs. Got any RVs for us, XLMI? I guess I'm screwed either side. Yeah, I'd like to find an El Camino. I'd like to find like a 59, 60, or maybe a 64 through 72. I don't know any of the G body ones, unless they got a 4-speed. Is it true everyone in South Dakota is on meth? I cannot confirm nor deny. Opinion on a 6.2 diesel. They're noisy. They don't start in the cold, I don't think. Duff's sleeping somewhere. Duff, you want a treat? No? Glass packs or Flowmaster? Flowmasters. Not a glass pack guy. I don't know about the cap. Oh, look who come running. Sit. You got 4 G-body El Caminos. Jeez. And a Cutlass. You got the corner. We do need a battery sponsor. 62 diesel's great for annoying to piss out rich neighborhoods. Any plans on getting a lift for your shop? No, the ceiling's not tall enough. It's only 8 foot, so kind of defeats the purpose. Ring and pinion cause a vibration? I wouldn't think so. Above 85? Man, you'd think you'd be getting some noise if it was a ring and pinion. Did you get the Mercury? I don't know which Mercury you're talking about. No, not getting a lift. Ceiling's not tall enough. Electric vehicles? No. Yes, I still have my cab over. Battery. If Never Start Battery sponsored me, I'd be all about it. They're good batteries. They're good at warranting them. What about the Pinto? That's just rear impacts. You just put a big enough engine in your Pinto so that you outrun everybody. Nobody can hit you from behind. Don't take that the wrong way, Danny. Whatever happened to the ramp truck? It's still sitting here. Got a bunch of new tires and brakes and tune-up parts sitting here for it. When's the next flathead? Oh, there's one sitting out front that we need to drag in. Of course, it's locked up because I don't buy anything that's not locked up. Everything we get is junk. You work on Beetles? I have. Talked to NAPA about a battery deal. I think the word is out on our thoughts on NAPA, especially when the battery's got wires going to them. Submarine window in the back. What do they call it? Sport wagons. Pinto Sport Wagon. Bobby's back. Start up the welder and weld something? No. 59 IH carry all. Hello, Brad. If you unlock it, it's not locked up. Awesome. Supercharged LS. Make a series motor on here. Why not? You might as well. You ever watch Project Farm? I don't. I don't get to watch a ton of YouTube. Thanks for coming in, Tim. Sick baby Hemi. Chrysler Industrial. I've got a fleet of small baby Hemis, DeSotos, Dodges, and the 392. I think I got a 331 and a 354 as well. Should have recorded getting them running, but that was pre-YouTube days. Hello in Russia. Do some hot dogs? No. What camera editing do you use for your channel? I think it's a GoPro Hero 7 Black. That's what the cameras we use. And then Adobe Premiere Pro. No, I haven't met Kohler Motors. I haven't met anybody. Ryan from Iowa Classic Cars, we're going to get together in a couple of weeks. And then someday we'll meet Puddin', when he gets out of prison. Why are all battery cables black? Some of them are black. Hey, appreciate it, Rising Havoc. Just for that, I'll have another. I'm gonna feel like crap from all these Dr. Peppers. Did you want a treat? Did you want a treat too, Duff? And Herbies. My Model A has a 276 Hemo by the T5. You're my hero. 276. Which one's the 276? Is that the DeSoto? With a T5? Doesn't that grenade and all that torque? Oh, YouTubers, I guess. Oh, you got the Jake Paul fight. Right. That must have been where I got the Rona. Car switch from negative to positive, negative ground? Well, I suppose it only went from 6 volt to 12 volt, which would be like 56 for Ford and 55 for Chevy. So probably 57 or 8 for Mopar because they're always behind. We don't want fancy chairs. Apparently I need to lubricate this thing so it doesn't squeak. Cause the engine to get it locked over time? Is it just rust? Humidity, water running down it. No, I've never had a Vega. I'm a product service manager for a compact equipment company. Should have put my phone on vibrate. No, Rick. Can't talk right now. I'll have one too. 98 Trans Am. 276 DeSoto. Yeah, I think they made a 291 as well. I've got a 276 and a 291. That's Michigan fans. Anything is 12 volt after you hook up the wrong battery, fire the car, and rewire it. Pretty good with points. Got any experience with magnetos? Yes, Tie Bug. Points. No experience with magnetos, but we'll give it a shot. WD-40. We'll put Zep on it. We don't like. We'll just talk about everything we hate. Flexy hoses, Cragars, NAPA, WD-40. What else? Scotch clips. To be honest, most of the cars I find is just like getting out there, word of mouth, like driving around, just back roads, finding stuff, or go to a small town and have breakfast and just ask the old guys drinking coffee in there. Hey, any old cars around? And they'll always tell you about the place that has like 4,000 old cars, which is usually not what I like because, those guys either don't want to get rid of anything or it's been picked through or they want top dollar. I want the guy who's got like 2 or 3 cars in his backyard. That's the guy. Facebook, they're there, but you're going to pay full retail unless you're like got the trailer hooked up and you got cash and you're on your way to get it. If it's a good deal, it doesn't last very long. I don't think Scotch clips are universally hated. I think every trailer company thinks they're the best thing ever. What are your feelings on spring hose clamps? Which ones are the spring hose clamps? Oh, constant tension clamps? I actually like those. Super easy to put on, easy to get off, provided somebody put some face in the right way. And like they constant tension, they get tighter, as the hose deteriorates or whatever. They're way better than and plus they don't leave like the flat spot or a worm drive one. Fenton mags, yes. Any Hudsons? Not yet. How do you fix a leaky throttle shaft bushings on quadrajets? You buy a reamer kit and you ream it out and you push new bushings in there. I actually got set up for doing that. It's a good place to get GMC square body parts. eBay, Amazon, Rock Auto, LMC. There's a million places. Where does your floor drain go to? Don't ask, Greta. Hey, go take care of the wife, our sprockets. Good luck. I hate TikTok. Pacers are hot. Yes. Just pick up the square body. It's not mine, customer vehicle. It's my old biology teacher's, actually. Yeah, I've regretted selling a lot of cars. How do you fix a Ford? Trade it for a Chevy. I don't know, light it on fire. Thanks for coming in, Alan. New Zealand, more guys from New Zealand. Do you own anything with fuel injection? I got a 97 Buick LeSabre. That's my winter beater. And then do my diesel pickups count as fuel injection? Oh, I guess I have a late model Jeep that I haven't driven in over a month. Any flat fenders? I'd like to find a flat fender. Do I have an OnlyFans? No. Gotta go. Thanks for coming in. Can you imitate Puddin's accent? We did that last time. No, I don't have a Facebook page for the channel. I have a Facebook account just for buying and selling cars, and that's it. So don't try to add me on there, or who you think is me, because you won't get added. Have I ever owned a Gremlin? I have not. I have a Gremlin badge hanging on my wall. You got a 340 Cuda, Bobby? Dang! Gonna have a footprint gas pedal? 92 Park Avenue for $1,000. Can't beat the old 3200. Where's Duff Dog? He's over there sleeping on his bench seat. Puerto Rico? More obscure old trucks. Trucks they're so difficult to like deal with, you know, you get to like haul it and stuff. You can't just put it on a regular car trailer. Did it have a slapstick shifter, or was it one of them sissy automatics, Bobby? $2,000 S swap the 360. Can you do any front wheel drive stuff? Probably not. Open up this distributor, go about timing more, do any sort of. Yeah, we might do some Ford flathead stuff. I got a distributor machine for doing those someday if we ever get onto another Ford flathead. No Yugoslavs. Feel the power of a 67 Rambler, 0-60 in 2 to 3 minutes. Ramblers, they got the seats that lay down flat. Hey, thanks, Jackie. Appreciate it, Matt. All right, thanks for stopping in. Have a good night. Day? I don't know. Somewhere over here. AC/DC. No, I think the Chrysler Suburban, Plymouth Suburban upbringing warheads. Postal Jeep's still out there. It's pronounced Laster, not La Sabre. Got a couple young kids in here. Hopefully we're not teaching you anything bad. Actually, I think that's probably what's going to happen to the Jeep. We're just going to take it on the pasture and just run over pocket gopher mount so it folds in half. Well, thank you, Daniel Newman. Do a video doing skids in a rescued car. What's a skid? Then you have to find somewhere to do it. What's the weirdest thing you found in a car? I found a 380 clip and a wedding ring in the back of a Detective 08 Crown Vic. Do you gravity feed brakes and clutches? I never had very good luck with gravity leading brakes. I like to reverse them. What welder you got? I got a Miller 140, a Miller 200, and then I got a Miller TIG. Can you throw a football over the mountain? Dang right I can. Jeep and Tannerite. No, we can't do that to the Jeep. Drifting, maybe. There's like nowhere to like. We don't have like a target here to like just do like a big parking lot to do that on. You know, that's why it's all gravel roads. Glad you're learning something. One bullet's under the back seat, suction for a little bag of M&Ms. Magazine though. Have you worked on an old Nissan engine? No, have not. I want to beg you, Coke in a 76 Trans Am. How'd you know it was Coke, Jeff? Did you smell it? Hey, Anthony. That's green and nasty as a caliber. He cleaned off the end. It's stamped in the backside. Thank you, Steven. Appreciate it. See that mountain over there? You just threw a football over that mountain. I guess that van that Uncle Rico's got, like, they had to, like, beg that guy to let him use it for that video. I will do that, Steven. Thank you. 2-loaded SKS stendo magazine. Whoa. That was a bad mother trucker that had that thing. Funniest thing, Jared, you've ever seen. That 53 Ford I was talking about that I really miss. that thing was like the drive shaft was like spliced in the middle with like a big sleeve on it. And there must have been 164 zip ties underneath. And then none of them were trimmed off. So it was like a porcupine under there. And it had a single reservoir master cylinder. And there was supposed to be a brake pressure switch that came out the back for the tail lights, brake lights. And they just threaded a soft air pellet in there. It was, yeah, not cool. Sketchy. And the guy used to pull a trailer down interstate with it. No, I still got the cab over, just been busy. Obviously, you can tell I've been doing like a revival every single week, so I don't really have much time to work on that. 20s cars, bad 40 miles. Peace out, Bryce. Pretty sweet Buick wagon you got. I'd like to find one of those. We need another wagon. We need to get that 60 Ford wagon going. I feel like I'm much. They're just throwing money at me so that I keep my clothes on. That's why. On a 65 Chevy straight truck. Well, with this Rona deal, I probably shouldn't be traveling. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of good feedback on the longer videos. We were kind of worried about that, but actually been getting a lot of good feedback on the longer videos. It's a 3/4 Hemi. It means that like it's a 6-cylinder Hemi, maybe. I don't know. That Ford wagon is not cherry. Farthest you've ever driven without brakes? No comment. D8 Chevy Apache. Those are cool. Get it back on the road. Get the engine loose and get fuel and spark. No, we'll do some more Mopars. We actually picked up another power wagon, so that'll be a good one, hopefully. And some long comments. Lance, you are the king of the long comments. Just write a novel. You could probably write something to fill this whole screen up right here. You sell some of the, yeah, pretty much all the cars are, well, not pretty much all of them. Like the 64s for sale. Impala, the 76 K5 Blazers for sale. North Dakota canceled the Rona. Yeah, I wish they did. You want to get a Kodak? Not really. Poly. Yeah, the old Poly. Same bottom end, right? Yeah, so that'd be like a half a Hemi because it's the same bottom end as a Hemi. Peace out, Napa Todd. We were doing with no brakes. What's the 3 lug nuts comments? Up the marketplace for $500 for the pair. What? Did you buy them? Like an actual power wagon or a power ram? Like an actual power wagon, a 70 W200. It says power wagon on the side. What happened to the RV frame truck then? It's still here. That Bel Air was sick. The Bel Air's still here, but Ryan from Iowa Classic Cars is coming to get her in a couple of weeks. Had a sandwich for lunch. Glad he thought of me when he had that. I am making a video on doing the patch repair or the rust repair on this, but I don't know if we'll put it out there. It doesn't really fit in with the channel, and I don't think anybody's going to want to watch me cut out rust and weld in stuff and swear at it and grind and cut and trim and cut and weld. What's your hourly rate? I'm not really this. I got this, and I got a couple other projects to wrap up, and I think I'm done doing customer stuff. I leave done Blazers and Bronco need a Ram Charger. No, I want a Trail Duster. Plymouth Trail Duster. Yep, still got 66 Bronco. Rob! Peach and Duff. Yeah, we all know how much Peach loves Duff. $389 in my garage. Well, if Dave brings us up a 307, he's the guy that we actually got the Mail Jeep front, maybe we'll stick a 307 in there because it's as if that little 232 doesn't have enough power to break it in half. 57 Dodge 325, 1 year only. Didn't they make a 315 Dodge Hemi too? Maybe. Trail Duster, yeah. Tell them what you drive. Yes, those Trail Dusters are hard to find. Peace out, Bill. Who's the butt of our jokes? Montana. You know, with the gloves and the sheep and the cliffs. You know why it's so windy in North Dakota? Because Montana blows and Minnesota sucks. Now you know. I reckon we'd watch you do a whole project from wreck to charity, whatever needs to be done. Get it there. Would you, though? You probably would, Lance. You're the only goofball who would. Nope, we don't do rest museum quality. I got one nice car, and it sucks. I'm always washing it, afraid to drive it. So we just like crap boxes. $56 the 315. You did, Kim? Where's that at now? The old Super Red Ram. Do you drink sandwiches through a funnel? No. Mail Jeep could use a turbo. Anybody got a turbo they want to send us? We'll give it a whirl. I feel like that carburetor would just explode. Revive a shovelhead. Anything Harley Davidson we can't afford. Minnesota's pretty good. I don't know. No comment. So bring in the warmer, drier weather. Make it easier for Mortske and Duff to enjoy the ride. At Duff, you don't care. Thanks, Cody. Appreciate it. Once we get back to going in the establishments, we'll pick one up. Gotta have a blow-through carb. I don't even know what that is, Bobby. Ever work on foreign cars? I have, but don't know much about them. It's all the same concept, right? Racing lawnmowers? Yeah, that'd be cool. Probably not going to do one, though. Put up a flyer for the car show. I don't want to do that because then people will show up and then I have more work to do. So I was born in Fargo, so I'm counting myself good. There you go. What is that one good car? 97 Buick, La Sabre. That's a great car. Yes, Bobby, I know what a blow-through carb is, you goofball. You think of an 85 Riviera. They're kind of neat, but they're front-wheel drive. The 80s was not a great time. Ripped off a motor one day when we were scrapping at work. Perfect. Favorite tractor brand? Silver King. Go look up a Silver King tractor. Then you'll know. Bobcat tractors, of course. That's my favorite tractor brand. Shovel. City didn't. How much for the Bronco? Bronco's not for sale. Can't find them. Gotta keep it. 68 Chevelle. Need to find one. Here's 69 VSX. Ooh, what was the Grand Buick Grand National? Those would be pretty sweet. Big Bud tractors. Now we're talking. Foreman, North Dakota. That's where the car show is going to be. Ever done a Nova on the channel? No Novas. Is there a reason you did this on 420? Because it's Tuesday. We've been doing it on Tuesdays. Still watch the tube TV in your garage. No, it's funny. I'm looking at a brand new TV. I got a new TV so that I can read this stuff. It's sitting outside. Cleanup week. You can come pick it up if you want it. The Bronco is pretty sweet. BBT can get onto my farm and seems pretty good. I don't know who BBT is. Where's the lava lamp? Over there on the toolbox. It sucks because you got to turn it on and warm up for like 4 days. before it gets going in here. Apparently they're for warm weather like Hawaii. Well, she's winding down. About an hour and a half. So, anybody got any dumb questions? Big Buds are king, GM steering columns. Versatiles use Corvette tilt and telescopic steering columns as well. Spent a lot of time in 895 Versatiles. Be sweet if you could find an old Ranchero. I'd take a Chinchero. It's going good. Does it get buggy? I got a bug zapper. I call that my entertainment center. Works pretty good. No problem. You're welcome. Lava lamps cause fires. Lots of things cause fires. Welders cause fires. I'm not going to get rid of that. So just send an email for a free decal. No. You send $10. Puddin's been here? No. Half an hour, you can last an hour 25 longer than me. 2-pump chump, Dan? What is better, Ford or Chevy? No comment. Rancheros with toppers are fun to look at, to make fun of, maybe. Started selling my 79 Mustang. Won't cut out if you let off the key, replace it twice. What gives? Probably an electrical issue. You got something backfeeding it, I suppose. Show your collection vehicles, 895 that would be extinct with lots of it came with. What's your opinion of newer GM body styles? New stuff is. What did you insulate your garage with? Or bats? Bats. Spray foam is the way to go. This is an old shop. What's your next vehicle video? I think of Cragars will last longer. They're so ugly. That's what I'm just next time. If it ever happens, I'm just gonna think about rust, so it irritates me, and then get your mind off it. Because I suppose you're not into baseball, Dan, so that doesn't work. Duff's, he's over there. Duff, say good night. Good night. All right. Tesla's the next video. Yeah, we just rolled 35,000 subscribers. Well, good work, ladies and gents. Sorry you're late for class. What happened to the second gen Camaro? Still got it. I'm going to get another one. We got another one. Whatever. Peace out. Everybody have a good one. How do I get out of here? Goodbye.